Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Shane, and today we will be playing a game that one of my viewers made. Now, this viewer commented and recommended me this visual novel that they just created. It is one of their latest creations, and we will be playing Safe and Secure. This is apparently a horror, slightly mysterious visual novel that has several endings, and choices matter apparently in this game. Let's get right to it. Safe and secure. Into the stairways. We are entering a building. We are in top floor apparently. Oh look, there's an unlocked apartment. What should we do? We are homeless and we are desperately in need of a shelter. Surely nobody would mind, right? In the main hallway. From now on, you will be able to explore the apartment whenever the pick interface appears on the left. This interface will allow you to choose between two actions, investigate and explore. Okay. The first will allow you to examine the room you're currently in. The second will allow you to go from room to another. You can select these actions by pressing up and down arrows and then confirming by pressing Z. Okay. Pick to go back, press X. Right. Okay. Alright, dude. Let's do it. Door. The door had closed behind you, and looking at it now, you realize there's a keyhole on this side as well, as if the door locks from both directions. Odd. But isn't it supposed to lock from both directions? No? If it goes outside, it better be, right? Painting. A flat print of a chaotic drip painting. You'd read about this one in art history class. A required humanities credit and a fun one, even if not relevant what your degree goals had been. But even without it, you would know a Jackson Pollock anywhere. The print was slightly off color, but the anger and chaos still rang through. That was a fun class, even if it was my last. Alright, let's move. Let's move. Now, my question is, like, we entered through the southern part, right? So the door to the balcony is, like, lockable from both sides, maybe? I don't know, I don't want to put too much thought into that. Couch. They look like just stacked tires. Coils of cute cushion wrapped like intestines. You had slept behind the library last night, And that was probably more comfortable than this couch. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't like the idea of guts as a seat. It doesn't look like those tires stuck on a truck. Picture. Some scary looking teeth. Clown teeth, probably. A large looming photo of a smile. You couldn't see the smile at first, but after looking past the swirls of red, the teeth felt pointy, almost, like a smile of blood. Table. A glass of coffee table with a beverage ready to pour. It is a fancy looking French label with a sticky spot where a price tag had just been removed. There is also a sort of sprayer for some reason. Oh, that wasn't some sort of small coffee pitcher, huh? Sprayer, huh? Like a bug spray? I don't know. There's some wine bottle, a wine bottle, and one wine glass. Somebody has been enjoying themselves. On to the next room, dining room. What do we have here? Picture, another one. They love pictures. An old oil painting titled Lazarus and the Rich Man. The part of the painting with Lazarus on it has been folded under the frame, leaving only the rich man. Huh. Okay. Ignoring the warning, huh? Table. Long table of solid wood, set with placemats. Dust had settled on the chairs, clearly unused in a long time. So somebody hadn't had like a nice dinner at their house in a long while? Must have been some takeout person or dine out person, huh? It's really expensive to dine out, by the way. Bathroom. What do we have here? A shower cubicle, a floating looking sink, that's usually more upmarket, and a basket and some sort of heater, hamper. A small laundry hamper overflowing with dirty clothes. The crumpled dress pants look like they would have covered your rent last month before you lost everything. You think about taking them, but who would I even sell them to? Stupid. I mean, honestly, maybe you could fetch some money on like, I don't know, online marketplace if they are really desperate. Mirror. A large mirror with water spots on it. You look more tired and older in it than you had the last time you had a mirror. Ooh, that's rough. Every day you got a little more tired, a little more worn, a little dirtier, and rougher. The debt to join society kept slipping further and further away. I can't catch up. Oh man, that's a slap in the face, honestly. Sink. A raised sink. You take a long drink from the tap, the water cold and crisp. Oh, it feels like what, the water at 3 a.m. when you wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah. Looks like a really quite fancy place, honestly. Closet? That doesn't look very fancy. General examination. Okay. A closet full of gas canisters and jackets. The canisters are unlabeled and the jackets cover such a variety of styles, it is shocking they are owned by one person. How would you know it is one person? Could be more than one people here. There's like just one pair of shoes too. But hey, who knows? They might be storing their shoes elsewhere. Bedroom. Bedroom, is that like a box above the bed? Also, this place has a lot of windows, I gotta say. Must be really bright at like daylight. Good amount of natural light. The real estate agency is gonna like upsell a lot on those. Bed. A box lays open on the bed, its contents flung across the covers. Tiny plastic ID cards. You wonder if they are fake. Maybe the tenant sells them? Maybe that's how they afforded this big fancy apartment. Creepy. Desk. A desk with a laptop. The screen is on, and when you lift the lid, you see it's unlocked. Email drafts. His inbox is open to a draft. Sender and recipient have the same last name. Hey dad, I just feel like you don't respect me. I know I ask for money, but you don't get the market these days. It's crazy. They only want to hire people to check off some bullshit agenda, not people with real talent and drive like me. I have drive, and you are an ass for saying I don't at Christmas. You are supposed to help your children, not blah 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 dot dot dot. It ends. In the drafts folder, you see dozens like this that start similarly. Oof. Open inbox. Maybe they are deep in debt. Mostly filled with spam and purchasing emails, all from different vendors. The only one that's been opened seems to be an order for over-the-counter hallucinogens. Oh, great. Deep in debt and also a junkie. Oh, that's a bad sign. Open sent. Outgoing box is mostly empty, most recent one being dated to a few weeks ago. Dad, it was good to see you both over the holidays. See you both? Okay. I hope you enjoy the golfing book. It came highly recommended. Okay, what else do we have? Different room, I guess. Bedroom. Final place. Balcony. Is that even a room though? Oh yeah, quite cozy looking. Chair. One of the few areas of the apartment that looks used and not performative. A creature's perch to look for his next meal. View. Looking at the edge felt like fighting the urge to yawn. You feel dizzy and itchy and scared and yearning at once. That creeping bone-deep exhaustion that never abates. Uh-oh, someone's in. Someone's opened the door. Just as you are starting to exhale in here, the unmistakable sound of a key turning in a lock rings through the apartment like a death toll. Uh-oh, someone's back. You rush to go look at the door, frozen for a second on where to go and backing up away from it instinctively, finding yourself in the living room. What should I do? What should I do? Crap, crap, crap. Oh. A Minotaur-looking person. Totally not ominous. Go into the closet calmly. Yeah, I'm a very calm man. Or a girl, in this case. What, did they discover us? Are we cooked? Phone call. Now they're moving away. We are safe. Or are we? Thank you. This rain is gnarly. So where is the peace? Just through here? What peace? Oh, yeah, that's fair. You just arrived. So hanging up your coat should be the priority. Hahaha. How can we hear the guest though? Like what? Guest? Like somebody on the other side of the telephone? Or is it the person that just came? And oh, a Pollock. I just read this crazy thing about his wife, Lee Krasner. Heard of? No? Yeah, most haven't. But she's part of the reason he became famous after he died. Funny how that works. Love to meet someone who likes art as much as I do. I am glad you replied to my ad. Yes, well, it's one of my favorite pieces. Oh, it wasn't a telephone, man, it was someone else entering the room. Right. I was confused. I was really confused for a second. Like, I thought the ringing was like a telephone. It wasn't. It's the doorbell. I am dumb. And it looks like a nice quality print. Does it come with a frame? Oh god. God no. Yes, of course it does. Go ahead and take a seat and we can talk about terms. Terms? I figured I would, you know, buy the painting and go? No? This is art. Half the fun is the conversation. Come on. I figured you wanted to talk about the piece since you love it so much. Uh, right, right. I do love it. Can't wait to get home and put it up. So, maybe you can go grab it? Here. I just opened a bottle of red before I left the apartment. It's perfectly decanted. Have a glass. I insist. Oh boy. No, I'm okay. Do you have the painting or not? Yes, Madame X, right? Funny choice, I have to say. Fun. Funny? What do you mean funny? Oh, you mean all the drama surrounding it when it was painted? I have the original version, you know. The picture on the ad doesn't show that, but it's the true version. The artist's true vision. What? That's crazy. That doesn't exist. So it's just like, what? Pervy fan art then? Showing her scandalous shoulder? This is stupid. I should just go. It's not scandalous. It's the artist's vision. And it's just some wine. Don't be so rude. I'm just trying to talk to you about this stupid painting you said you liked. I'm trying here. It's not about it being scandalous. She didn't agree to it. It's it's about respect. And no, I'm not having any fucking wine. Ooh, smashes the glass. Brave move. Uh-oh. The door is locked on both sides. You are trapped. You need to find the keys. The door is locked on both sides. You are trapped. You need to find the keys. Shit. Hallway? Bedroom? Where? Like where could it be, man? Closet, so it's just living room? Probably? Ah, man. Like it couldn't be. You never saw him set down the keys in here and you don't want to risk leaving evidence of your presence by snooping around too much. Like where could it be? Main hallway? Like they probably entered through the main hallway, so maybe it's in the bedroom. I don't know. Is it in that small bin? Side table? Yeah. That option didn't exist before. Nothing here felt like it belonged to a human. He lived here, but it was like all the objects were set up like a movie set. To make him seem as normal as possible. It reeked of performative BS. No keys. So, right. Bedroom? Gambling it on bedroom. Desk? The keys are there. Ah haha, I won. Yes. You rush forward to grab them and bump the laptop. That's open and comes to life. At first you ignore it, but the familiar image of the gas canister from the closet jumps out at you. Gas canisters? Huh. It's an email receipt. The box says delete email. Confirm? F no, idiot. You have the keys. Can't I just like run out? Your hand freezes on the handle as if it's electrically locked to your muscle. You became painfully aware of the unconscious woman on the ground behind you down the long hallway. Your back is to her. Adrenaline floods your body as you work up to the choice. Do you leave without her or turn and help her? Oh, come on, I would just. Should I help her or. Oh, I can save. Good. Right, help the guest first, and then I'll figure out something else. It all ends here? Uh oh. Her fate. There's a quiet painting, one where the faces are so real and the cloth so delicate, it could almost be a photo. In it, some merchant women are helping wake up some woman of the cult of Dionysus, who had been partying the night before and had fallen asleep in public. To be discovered by the early risers the next day as they set up stalls. The woman of Amphissa, as the painting is called, help the vulnerable sleepy girls and feed them, care for them, and deliver them home safely. They had worried for them, for the world is full of monsters, and maybe you can't fight the monsters, maybe you can't win. But if you can make sure even one more girl makes it home safely today, it's worth it to do what you can. How we feel about this? Ending 4? Gosh, how many are there? Run away! Run away! There is a famous statue called the Thinker, created by Auguste Rodin. During his life, he had a creative partner and sometimes lover, Camille Claudel. Her mother detested her for not being born a man. Her brother was jealous of her artistic genius. Her father supported her efforts until his untimely death. Struggling with public pushback on her art and cut off from her father's inheritance, she received some help from Rodin, but this quickly twisted to him stealing her ideas and taking credit for her work. Her mother and brother, embarrassed at her outcries of theft and plagiarism, had her committed for insanity. Oh my poor lady. Like, dude. One of her last sculptures, the Chatterboxes, was created to show, in her words, platonic female intimacy, not as an excuse to display a breast or hip for the onlooker, but as women actually experience it. She died in asylum and eventually was interred in the communal grave, unmarked and anonymous. Wow, that's horrible. Rush into the closet. Uh oh. What's going on? That gas canister couldn't be really safe, is it? Are we good? Are we fine? Oh, the steps are getting closer, no? Yeah, backing away. Opening the door. Thank you. This is gnarly. So, just through here? What's going on? Oh, that's fair. Should be the priority. Funny how that works. Oh. Ooh. The effect of the gas is. Oh, that's the hallucinogen they're talking about? Or. Uh oh. Have we been found out? Come in, come in. Take a seat. This is one of my favorites, I swear. The emotions behind the piece is just jumping off the page. It's like you can feel life flowing through the paint. I completely agree. It is like inviting you in. Can I see the painting? I want to see life. There is a contract. Agree to terms to see and then have a drink with me. But she didn't want to show any neck. It was dangerous then, and it's not like now. I just want a drink for life. Is that too much to ask? It's about respect. And I want life to go with or without it. You are breaking. My heart is being. I will rip it to shreds then. I won't drink it. Whoa. Oh, that's horrible. And now we made a noise. Oh lord. Run away or fight back? Fight back. I mean, we are under hallucinogens. There's no way we're gonna win, right? The monster leers, the scent of blood and bile choking the small space. The flash of metal in his hand distracts you as your heart hammers. You have only one option as the cornered animal. You think wildly of a rabbit screaming and thrashing as it's being held by the impassive beast hunting it. A mouth of teeth like the knife looming between you two. You won't win, but you have to fight. We are on the ending. Ooh, that sounds rough. There was an artist born in 1907. There was an artist born in 1907, a rising star of her time who was in a terrible accident at age of 18, on top of the other health issues that affected her for the rest of her life. She shined within her self-portraits, bright and stark, unflinching in their raw portrayal of her pain and struggle, and she worked to gain notoriety and health in her body. When described as surrealist, she said no. This is my reality. She sold very few paintings in her life, did few commissioned work, and had her first gallery in 1953, only a year before she passed in 1954. Her name? Frida Kahlo. And her painting El Sueño, La Cama, just broke records in 2025 and sold at auction for just under $55 million. Ending 3. Run away, boys. Everything is just yellow and black now, instead of like purple and pink. The presence of the monster overwhelms you and you shove past him before either of you gets a moment to think. You turn to the hallway and see a long tunnel with a doomed end. Spinning around dizzyingly, you duck under the monster's arm again and sprint towards the only fresh air you can taste. Oh, no, that's the only exit we have? Terrible. The glass of the balcony shines with freedom. It's there. Don't stop. The way out. The only way out. Uh-oh. Well, it's... Oh, ow. That's the most grim ending so far. There is a painting, Judith slaying Holofernes, that depicts violence. Violence is so often polished by art, cleaned up, made symbolic or sexual or delicate. This painting isn't that. It is dark, awkward, and private. Her blood is barely visible. Whole corners of black shadow crowd in around the figures committing the slaying. They are not worried about posing or symbolism. They are using what power they have to accomplish their goal. The artist, Artemisia Gentileschi, painted this after she was assaulted by someone. Hundreds of years later, this is what she is most known for: the cruel, violent irony. To be remembered only for the worst thing to ever happen to you. Ending 1. Okay, that is it for the mystery/horror visual novel game Safe and Secure. If you're interested in trying the game for yourself, you can check it out on itch.io. It is available for free. You can check it out and support the developer if you have extra income lying around. And that will be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. My name is Shane. You can support me by subscribing and leaving a thumbs up, and also leaving a comment down below on what other games I should be playing next. Until next time, I will see you guys again. Bye bye.